Have you ever considered going to Hollywood or doing plays? Because you're so natural at acting.
I've been in LA for 9 years. I did a Disney movie. I executive produced 2 films. So I've done my round over there. But it's the same stuff there than it is here, in terms of structure and politics. I ended up having a community. Like my sisters are there, of course, family. And then I had friends. So I continued to stay there purely because I had a life. And then I did executive produce some stuff. I did act in one movie. But that was going to come at a cost of my career here in India because people are like, well, are you here? Are you there? Where are you? And I obviously want to stay in a place where I'm valued, not in a place where to prove myself. Hollywood also has its own inherent sort of casual racism.
A lot. Deep.
Yeah. It's sometimes they're unaware of it, but it's there.
So for young actors like my friend Nibbar coming into the industry, who are coming from towns across India, what could you tell them about the vagaries, the challenges, and what's ahead of them?
It's clearly not a regular profession. There's not a 9 to 5. It's a very insecure place. And so just know that you're coming into a space where you'll be very vulnerable. Be honest with yourself.
About?
Whether you can act or not. That's the big one. A lot of people think they can, but they really, like I said, they can act, but they can't actually be an actor.
But how do you know that you can act or you're an actor? Because I've seen him go 100 auditions a week. And I sometimes question, is he wasting his time?
Look, you could have all the talent in the world and never get a break. You could have no talent in the world and still get that break. So, like I said, it's not a regular profession. It's not a CV you present.
And the casting couches?
And casting couch is also there. At the end of the day, if someone is willing to sleep their way up and they're fine with it, I'm not going to say anything. If it is unfair to those who are not willing to do so.
But how does this happen? Sleeping your way can get you an audition and then a role?
It's not just the film industry. No, that's any industry.
No, I understand. But I'm saying, you have to have some talent to be able to get the role, or is it all just sleeping your way?
No, not everybody's sleeping their way up. I'm saying there's an element of that there. There is that also happening, but that's not just the film industry. That's any industry.
Of course.
And across the globe.
All industries.
All I said was that you will be faced with challenges and you're very vulnerable. So don't be quick to judge not yourself and not others. Because if you sit there and you think about how unfair this is, how unfair it is to sleep your way to the top, or this person is getting it because of that reason, and that's a Nepo baby, and that person is sleeping for work, and this person has money, then you're just going to make it harder on yourself because the world is not a fair place. It's not that, oh, I love it and that's how I want to do it. I mean, I love painting, but if I can't paint, I'm not going to make a profession
out of it. And millions
out
come wanting to be an actor, and so many become homeless.
So recognize that you're up against a lot. And that, okay, fine, let's say you do have talent. Success in this field depends on so many factors like we discussed. So don't be so hard on yourself. You may be a good actor, but you're just not a good hustler.
What do you need to be an actor? What does a human being need to be an actor?
How I put it is this. It's like everybody can act, but not everybody can be an actor. So if you can be yourself on a camera, then that's fine. Like if I want you to be you, or I'm looking for someone to be you, then I can put you on that camera because you're not shy of the camera. You can act. But to be an actor, then you need to step out of your own skin and perhaps inhabit other characters, and not everybody can do that. You've got to approach a character and accept that you will be saying and doing things that are not who you are, and then you have to do them with conviction and be believable. Now, if you can only just be you, you will probably not be convinced your own self, and that's going to show on camera because you're not convinced your own self that you can act. You can be you, but you can't be someone else. And then that will show.
Is it a lot of training? Is it like meditation that you get to it with time?
It's more like meditation than training, according to me at least. So, you can hone an acting talent, you can hone your skills, but you can't give somebody the talent. You can't give them that skill. What's beautiful about the arts and what's attractive about the creative arts is that you have something that doesn't come from learning. It's already there. You can have someone who can improve your skill, but it's not something you can learn. It's not like an accounting